Hello everyone, Phantom Outlaw here. So, recently in my most recent video, I talked about my trip from my state to California. And, yeah, well, I had a pretty good time there. So, I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. I don't have too much interesting stories. I saw one dude who said, like, when Luna stops uploading. But, yeah, like, I have a few interesting stories. Like, my life isn't interesting. Like, we all know Luna's life is not that fucking interesting. It's like, after his, like, 700th fucking video of a story time, you know? It's like, we all know it's fucking fake. I don't doubt some of them are real for sure, though. Like, definitely some of them have to be real. Like, the fucking emo guys wanting to fight him in the mall. I mean, I don't doubt that happened, because, you know, there are some very aggressive people in every kind of crowd that you can find. And, yeah. That's all, but I just like how someone commented when Luna stops uploading on my almost Call of the Vape Out Skull story. Which, by the way, if you want to hear the other two parts to that story, leave a like. Well, two other stories that pertain to me getting caught with a vape. Like the video if you want to see those stories. But yeah, so I talked about how I hate American Airlines in my recent video. So let's talk about that. So, I live in the good old US South, you know, the land of traders and masturbators. But yeah, so I live in the US South, which is probably the can you go country accent explanation? Most logical explanation I can think for that. So, I'm not gonna say which state, but then we had a connecting flight, which originally we were going to fly from JetBlue, which was just straight from my state to California. But no. They canceled that flight. So we're like, okay, we'll try another thing. And American Airlines was one of the available ones. Even then, our tickets were expensive as fuck already. So we have expensive tickets and we're in the back of the plane. Already the first problem. So then a week before my trip, like an entire whole ass week beforehand, they had to fucking change it from a straight flight from my state to California to a connecting flight. So two things already out of the way, which would make me fucking hate American Airlines and dread them. And by the way, you can just look up American Airlines ran on YouTube, and there's people saying, like, never fly American Airlines. So, yeah, like, American Airlines is, like, a last-ditch effort, probably. So, when we, get to the airport, we just eat lunch, you know, a normal thing you would do in an airport. Then we, check at the flight time. They delayed from 10:40 to like 11:50. Like, that's a whole ass hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. So we already have three problems out of the way. And I'm just gonna get it out of the way now. Like, American Airlines is the epitome of valuing first class fucking flyers. Like, you could take a fucking fat smelly shit in the fucking first class toilet. They'll give you fucking like golden toilet paper and wipe your ass for you. Like, that's just how much they fucking value first class flyers. But anyways, so our flight's delayed by an entire hour. We have these tickets that were expensive all the way in the back of the plane, and they changed it from a straight flight to a connecting flight. So I'm already fucking very annoyed. It's like, I want to go to California. I want to get out of this fucking swamp shithole fucking US South, which, by the way, if you love the US South and like the weather here, you're fucking insane. Like, dude, you ever been to like Lemoyne and Red Dead Redemption? That's like the only fucking thing I can compare to. Like, that's just how much like I fucking hate this place. Always fucking hot. Always fucking humid. Besides, in this like month of November, it gets a little bit fucking windy, which sometimes the wind combats the humidity, but not always. So yeah, then when we actually get to Texas, they delay our flight again. Which, thankfully, we didn't miss our flight. That was, like, the biggest fucking worry. But when we were in the airport in my state, when we saw, like, the American Airlines plane, like, pulling up, we were like, holy shit. It's like the Carriage of Spirits scene from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Or, like, a sign of hope in Dragon Ball Z when Goku gets off, like, the fucking spaceship on Namek. It's like, holy shit. This is what we've been waiting for. Like, real shit. So, yeah, takes forever to get off the plane in Texas. We thought we were going to miss our flight, which thankfully we didn't, because it was delayed a fucking second time. So then, we get back to Texas again for another connecting flight on our way back to this state that I live in. And already the airport we fly into in Texas is like dreaded by everyone. Again, paying for a very expensive tickets in the back of the plane, mind you. Like, it's like, you know how long it takes to get off the back of the plane? It's like, where's Rosa Parks when you need her for fucking planes? It's like, wow. But yeah, so when we get back to Texas, for our connecting flight from California, which that's not the state I live in, I just mean like getting to Texas again, you know, like that. Flight delayed again, but thankfully we made it to my state about 30 minutes earlier than expected, which I thought I was actually gonna miss the chance to make that Halloween story time, but no, I didn't. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay easy. Take care, y'all.